So the final assignment in Unit 2 is the power essay. And you will find that in the Unit 2 folder, the number 6, the black folder called Power Essay, if you want to go to the assignment in the folder. So you will see that it is due Sunday, January 24th by 10 p.m. That means that this is the final grade that goes into your second semester. So the assignment is, we're still focusing on the idea of power, and this time you're going to write a 5-paragraph essay that is narrative, and it should have these components. So these are your 5 paragraphs right here. The first paragraph, you should describe who or what holds power over you, and explain, is this a positive or negative hold? So you don't have to say, my mom has power over me and I hate it. You could say, you know, the idea of love has power over you, the power of books. It could be a person if you wanted to. It could be something that has a positive power over you or something that has a negative power over you. This is completely up to you, but it just needs to be one thing. The second paragraph, detail one way this person, thing, place, or idea holds power over you. So describe one way that this thing that you're writing about has power over you. And remember, it should be positive or negative. The third paragraph is a second way that this person, place, thing, or idea has a power over you. The fourth paragraph is to explain explain someone or something you give power to and how. So how do you give power to someone or something? So maybe you give power to your best friend. Maybe you give power to this idea of love. Maybe you give power to, a volunteer work or whatever you want to do. But how do you give power? So the first 3 paragraphs are how something or someone has power over you. And then the fourth one is how you give power to something. And the last paragraph is evidence of power in the real world that directly impacts you, but you're not directly connected to. So for example, maybe the power of, the government. You are not part of the government. You're not paid by the government. You've never been put in jail. The government has no connection to you, but you are impacted by government decisions and the people who are in government. So that would be one example. So those are your 5 paragraphs. Down below, I have the steps that you need to follow. So step 1, definitely set up your MLA format. Step 2, I want you to create an outline and put your outline on the second page so that it's at the end of your essay. So start with an outline. I want you to brainstorm. This is your brainstorming. So you could very easily do, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and what are you going to talk about? An outline is not sentences, an outline is ideas. Then you're going to use your outline to begin your essay. You're going to write your essay and proofread it and review it so that you earn all the points possible. And then you're going to fix it and then submit it. And down here is the scoring guide. You'll see MLA format. You need to, here are the pieces of MLA format that you need to make sure you have. Paragraphing, you should have 5, so make sure I can visibly see 5 paragraphs. And then we have an explanation. I don't know why they're out of order, but there's paragraph 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and what goes in each paragraph. Your word count right here, at least 500 words. So your essay needs to be at least 500 words. And then of course you want to make sure you're reading it. Your spelling, your punctuation, capitalization, and grammar are all pretty perfect, so fix any mistakes. And then I'm also giving you the points for creating that outline or that brainstorming on the last page. And like I said, this is the last assignment for semester 2. So if you don't do this, you will be missing out on a good chunk of 42 points right here. That's how many points it's worth. And you can't make it up because it's in the first semester, and we'll be moving on. Grades will be final. So pretty easy essay, 5 paragraphs. I tell you what to talk about in each essay or in each paragraph. And if you want to do it ahead of time and then have me check it over for you. That's how you earn the best grade, right? Get it done early, have your teacher look it over, give you some suggestions on how to improve it, and then you fix it and you make sure you get a good grade. So you know how to reach me if you want help with it or you want me to look it over. Do not send it to me Saturday or Sunday right before it's due and expect me to look it over, because that's my weekend, and I may or may not have time to look over your essay. So early is on time and on time is late sometimes. So get it done early and ask for some help. Let me know.